Twitter is crumbling down. Well, that's been the talk of the town. Wondering which Twitter alternative you can use? Well then keep on watching. For in this video, we'll talk about the top 5 best Twitter alternatives for you. If you're ready, please hit that like button and share this video so it could reach more people. And let's get started. If you haven't been keeping up with all the latest Twitter news, Twitter is under new ownership. Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk officially own the Bird app. Musk has made several announcements following the buyout, such as layoffs, plans to charge people for Twitter verification as part of Twitter Blue, and possibly reviving Vine, among other things. His choices have even led to mass resignations that have left us wondering if Twitter will even survive. Many users have expressed gripes with Musk acquiring Twitter and plan to leave rather than stay on the Bird app and see what happens, with some users already departing following Musk's takeover on the social media app. If you have no desire to stay on Twitter and are looking for an alternative, you're probably wondering what your options are. Outside of Discord, Facebook, Instagram, Parler, TikTok, and Truth Social, there are a few other places to consider that could fill your void as a potential Twitter alternative. So here are the top 5 Twitter alternatives for you. We'll also talk about their strengths and weaknesses, how many people are on it, and some of the most prominent accounts on the platform. Starting off with number 1, Mastodon. Best alternative that's a full social network for Twitter refugees. A self-hosted social networking site initially launched in 2016, Mastodon is one of the closer alternatives with a concept akin to what you may be familiar with if you're an avid user of Twitter. Important to note with Mastodon that you will need to join a specific server, kinda like Discord in a sense, where servers are run by one or more people, or even an organization, with moderation controlled by those that run the server. And like Discord, there is no limit to how many servers you can join. Mastodon also includes microblogging features like Twitter, where you can see people sharing updates on a feed in the server you joined. Here are its pros. Most Twitter-like of the alternative social networks, and you can easily find former Twitter friends. It is based on open source software and no ads. For its cons, however, the interface can be klutzy, and message threading can be difficult. Mastodon says it had more than 2.5 million active monthly users. Most prominent accounts on the platform include famous celebs like Stephen Fry, Kathy Griffin, Deborah Maiden, and Gigi Hadid. Number 2, we have Diaspora. Best Twitter alternative with a network for those concerned with privacy. It is an open source-based social network of social networks. Each pod is run by an individual on his or her own server. These are all joined together in what's called the Fediverse. Unlike Twitter, there's no central site, organization, or even software. You simply hunt down a Diaspora pod that suits you, join it, and off you go. Regardless of the platform, you won't see advertisements or algorithms that decides what messages you'll see. Instead, it consists of multiple, small, cozy communities of like-minded people. For its pros, it's based purely on open source software, different communities for different people, no ads. For its cons, it has no message editing ability. Diaspora says it has 859,000 active users. Number 3, we have Counter.social. Best Twitter alternative overall and for community. This cloud-based social network is known for its friendliness and its strict rules against trolls and fake news. But that won't be to everyone's taste. Posts are displayed in chronological order. The result is much cleaner and more enjoyable message streams. Its desktop interface looks much like TweetDeck. That is, it gives you multiple ways to display messages in columns. So for example, you can have one for friends, one for notifications, one for all messages, also known as Firehose, one for fellow Linux fans, and so on. Counter.social also doesn't have commercial users or advertising. To keep the lights on, the server's founder, the Jester, a hacker and activist, relies on donations. For $4.99 a month, donors get a pro account. With this, they get a selection of embedded news channels, such as MSNBC, and the ability to send self-destructing messages. For its pros, It is largely based on open source software. It has strong supportive community and no ads. For its cons, it has poor message threading. Counter.social says it has over 63 million monthly visitors, according to its website. Next we have number 4, Tumblr, best Twitter alternative for social media leaders and influencers. Unlike the other social networks, which many of you have never heard of until recently, Tumblr has been with us for almost as long as Twitter. With its colorful, simple interface that supports microblogging, Tumblr reminds me more of early social networks such as MySpace than their more modern descendants. Leaving its looks aside, Tumblr is easy and fun to use. It's also more image-oriented than Twitter, but it's not bound to images the way Pinterest and the untrustworthy Instagram are. Tumblr is also more blog post oriented. Here are its pros. It is colorful and easy-to-use interface, increasingly popular with influencers. And for cons, it's more oriented to reading and viewing rather than conversation, and is proprietary software. Tumblr publishes 12.8 million blog posts daily and has 327 million unique visits from users worldwide. Celebrities like Taylor Swift use the platform. And lastly, we have number 5, Reddit. Most people are likely familiar with Reddit. While its functionality is nothing remotely close to Twitter, Reddit is a popular website for those that want to interact with people on a specific interest or topic, with subreddits for various things, from hobbies to fandoms and more. Like Mastodon, moderation is done by moderators. Each subreddit has its own rules you must follow, or risk being kicked out of the subreddit. For its pros, you get traffic to your website. A Reddit posting business gives people a reason to visit your website and to keep coming back to you. No overhead costs. To get your Reddit posting business started, there are no costs associated with overhead, storage, packaging, and others. This will save you a lot of time and money. And you have unlimited income potential. With starting a Reddit posting business, there is no cap as to how much income you can make. The stronger your business skills and the more energy and time you put into your career, the more you'll make. For its cons, however, it has constant maintenance of publication. You may find yourself constantly needing to update your Reddit posting business in order to stay relevant for your audience and for those searching on Google. Overflowing with content, making it hard to get above the noise and find like-minded collective intelligence. And Reddit users are always seeking original and fresh content, which at times can feel overwhelming if you don't have a consistent process to produce a constant stream of content. Reddit has more than 1.5 billion registered users. 430 million users are active monthly, and another 52 million of them use the site daily. Most prominent accounts on the platform include famous celebs, Zach Braff, and also Canadian astronaut Chris Hadfield, who did his AMA from the International Space Station. And there you have it. If you're looking for the top 5 best Twitter alternatives for you, try these out and see for yourself which one best suits you. And I hope you find this video helpful. And if it did, please subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you'll be updated on our daily videos. And before this video ends,
let me show you the world's fastest and 100% mobile responsive builder, where you can create landing pages, funnels, lead pages, memberships, corporate sites, and more in just a few clicks. And that is CloudFunnels by Technic Force. Create an amazing funnels and landing pages. Build your dream site with CloudFunnels. You can create beautiful web pages. Click and modify, no coding required. Create funnels with upsells, downsells, and order bumps. Grab leads and send emails. And it supports all major payment gateways. And it has memberships. So try CloudFunnels now. Just go to yournextfunnel.in. And that is it for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.